Hi guys, and welcome to probably the last episode of it, cause I don't know why, just like it to get in there. By the way, my room has just got amped up I'll do a video about it on my second channel. I don't know if you guys know about it actually. Maybe go to this. Oh my god, where is it? Open. This one. There we go. Anyways, let's carry on. Spain is now getting invaded. Now Spain over here, well, because Spain's barely fighting back, it's because all of their troops are here. They're surrounded. And Egypt's very scary for them. And then back at home they're getting attacked because they didn't get sent it yet, but Egypt did a non-aggression pact. So Spain just receives it, and now has just realised in terror that has just happened. So they send every single troop except for around 1,000, I would say, all the way over to here. Now, while that is happening, all of the remaining troops are there. Greece, Italy, and Russia is attacking. There are loads here. They're just bunch upon bunch of soldiers. So this part is kind of forced to surrender because, they only have these two lands. So with that, Portugal is not wiped out. I'm thinking, wait, what? It is, isn't it? What's this? Portuguese. Now, so Portugal is starting to get closed in. It surrenders. It was going to surrender anyways. So don't think because you're a Spanish fan doesn't mean anything. I mean, if you're like, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about here. They are attacking UK. They're getting attacked by two sides. UK has not realised it yet, but they are getting attacked. Also, this side just completely surrenders, so yeah, this side is worthless. UK starting to not notice, I mean, notices, and they get pushed back. So yeah. UK takes its land back. I mean, put that back. Yeah, UK takes its land back. Spain's still getting destroyed. Of course, why would Spain not? All of the remaining soldiers are there, except for the ones that are still flying over here. And now the Spanish aeroplanes are around here, but also dodging stuff, and also boats. Don't forget boats. We have military bombs and that within dodging USA boats and USA missile launchers coming from here, bombing them. Also the sea levels has went down a little bit, giving birth to Cuba. Cuba's been burned, but it's probably gonna die because it's just been born again. reborn. It is communist, so maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. So all the soldiers has just dodged and has just flown over, dropping some bombs. So they drop some bombs. Oh my god. They drop some bombs, they recapture some territory, and then it starts to unfold. Spain is using all of its armies now. Because the whole entire Spanish military has got here. Also, UK's helping it now. France is too. Also, there is a Greece economy. Right, it's pretty small. The Greece economy is kind of cut off from the rest of Greece. Because, they actually made a wall here. Because, I don't know. They made a wall here because they were scared that France was going to use this method to attack from here, take all of this, and then come through here and just wipe them out. Which in this scenario is possible. Because this bit is the weakest bit of Greece. So they barricade it. They didn't think to put like armies here and stuff because it's so small. This is how big a city would fit into it. So this is how big an army camp would fit into it. It could barely fit into that. Doesn't even look like there was a change. Bro, how did I get to Greece? Okay. That's just happened because France was like giving all of their soldiers around there too. And this bit is, if they send the soldiers here, it's poorly densed. That because of their economy going down, they're trying to save it, but they can't because they're in a battle right now, and they know French could come into here, so they pull off. So they are now petitioning to help Spain. They asked France to take them. France obviously says yes, and they take it. Greece is now actually angry because France is now attacking Greece slowly. And has just made all of this surrender. Greece is slowly but surely going down. So then they send a boat to Greece. Now this is where it kicks in, trying to catch the capital, which is right here. They are coming down pretty fastly, but that's the thing, too fastly. Okay, go back. Too fastly, because now the Italians and Russians know this, and well, now they get pushed back from there, pushed back from here, and well, there. Spain has now decided, you know what, this is getting boring. What is happening? I need to see what's happening to the world. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Why can't I? Why is nothing happening? That happens. You go back a little. Anyways, Spain recaptures all of this, just like, I guess it will stay like this until the end. No, Spain just captures back all of this. Just captures it back. Just grabs it, basically. I'm sorry this had to happen. So now, everybody's planning an invasion all together. Everything that is around here is planning an invasion on Russia. So, first, German, France, Britain, Greece, and Spanish, Italy's soldiers start easily trampling Russia when they get here, trying to free Ukraine. They get all the way up here and this stops. The Russians haven't realized this. Now, the only reason Greece and Italy's are fighting back, knowing they wouldn't get any land. They didn't fight, and they want land. Their economies are falling. They need land for their economies. So that bit gets destroyed. Russia is, well, this bit, they're trying to make like a big gap. It works. They grab it. Russian soldiers have not realized this yet. So they are getting trampled. All the ones that are just there standing, getting obliterated. Literally. So yeah, Russia, there's kind of a pretty lot there. Then German soldiers just move in and just capture all of this. So now German soldiers has got to step up because now they can attack from here. So they are attacking, and well, this part of Russia is forced to surrender because only slow resistance there. Now the big daddy. God, Russia's actually still massive. That wouldn't do anything. Russia has just realized what has just happened, and guess what? Now the Russian soldiers have just got there, because they're mostly here. That's why it's quick. Mostly here, mostly around here. They were starting there. Mostly here, because Qing Dynasty and all that stuff. This stretches all the way along there. By the way, this is where most of that attack of their borders are. Most of the soldiers, because this bit is very not good. So they do this. That's why there's a lot there. So yeah, all the soldiers, not all of them, a lot of them come over to Russia. So now the invasion has been slowed. Nothing else but slowed down. They start capturing. That happens. Then UK decides, what about now? So they are starting to try and make a spearhead. They have pretty easily. And this part is getting closer. By the way, the capital is right there, so Russia has to be aware of this. So yeah, Russia already knows what's happening. So they put their capital there, where only King Dynasty can try and get that. That's the only one that can do this. Now, in real life, well, let me just show you what would happen. King Dynasty would just come up from here and just make a spearhead that comes all the way up into there. But yeah, King Dynasty doesn't do that because, well, they're fighting over here. They're basically waiting for everything to come over here. So now they are touching with UK. And now can start obliterating. But Russians are still slowing the attack down. a bit. It's slowing down. This is gonna get forced to surrender. It surrenders, and well, from here, Russia has like no chance. Russia didn't even realize it, like it wasn't fair. So now Russia thinks we should make some action already into this. So yeah, they make action. This is about the best thing they can do in this whole entire fight. This is probably the best thing they can do. This is the best thing they will do. That doesn't mean that they could. That doesn't mean that all of them other ones will be small invasions, like this big. But like, because they could all be like near this size, but just a little bit smaller. Thought about that. So yeah, King Dynasty is already lost up here. Like, King Dynasty is pretty weak. They have not connected back with the group, because there's only about 2,000 King Dynasty soldiers there. So now Russia decides to move into here, because they betrayed him. They're moving into Greece. Into here, Greece is getting destroyed. This is just like Greece, Italy has just bowed to Russia. So Italy and Greece stops their fight, and they also take all the soldiers and say, any land I helped with is not going to be there anymore. So yeah, they actually helped with the whole operation, because they just needed land. So yeah. Now Russia is aware that their neighbours hate them, so they might want to think better next time. So now Italy declares war on France. God, why is this so big? Anyways, so Italy starts to get attacked from here, because they already declared the war. They declare war on France. France hasn't realised this. They're eating their baguettes all the way up into Paris. Oh, drinking some wine. They do not notice the rapid soldiers of Italians rubbing their guns into to the French soldiers' faces. So they're still eating their baguettes until it comes on the news that a rapid amount of Italian soldiers are coming for the French capital. Friends just now hearing about this, looking like this. All their soldiers were here. Okay, don't blame them. Like, that was only 5,000 soldiers that have been killed. So France just naturally just combos them. Like, okay, now you want to go Italy. Just trying to have a lovely evening here. So then they send a boat from here, because you know there's a little island I just don't like to feature them, to here. So yeah, this bit gets controlled. Gets controlled by France and that bit. So then they can move in up here, and up into here, and up into here. Now the Roman capital is, well, right there. If he's captured. Then now they can call it the French capital. So yeah, all the soldiers have just destroyed Italian. So they go across the sea and is now attacking this Italian area. They use all their feature strength and they attack. They're getting decent amount of. They're getting their capital back. They decide to leave it at this. Italy decides. They try making a frenzy with the French, but the French just go for it. The French start cutting these off. Yeah, they try reaching that. They get so close to cut them into two, but they just don't. The message finally comes through. France, just hearing about this, decide no. So they just attack. Italy's like, please, no. So Italy is forced to surrender there. And now some French soldiers are hitting there. Italy decides, can you please just own this part? We don't care. Mamma mia. So yeah, by the way, they own Rome still, because around there they made pizza, so yeah. We'll just make Rome this. No, okay. I know everyone's probably like, just let Italy die. I know they made pizzas, just let them die. Archie, I swear. Oh, sorry, Germany. Anyways, Germany decides, why don't I make the next Reich? So, yeah. It's been some time, I don't think Germany knows. France is actually stronger than him now. Yeah, it was easy to defeat you. France has only just, like, got all of its soldiers to Italy. And the soldiers think they can have a break. So they get a break. Then the emergency alarm comes off. Paris has been captured. Paris has been captured. Except for the Eiffel Tower, okay? The Eiffel Tower is French only. So yeah, and then there helps. I don't want to say it. Oh wait, what? Wait, did I do that in one? Okay. Then the ally says, yes, I got it. I remember it. Nope. 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 They just do that. Germany somehow does that. But then they get squashed by each side. I know that usually happens. So now France is pissed. Ah! So yeah, Germany's not gonna have a fun day. It's changed then, Adolf Hitler. You're not stronger than France anymore. Germans still get like an advance into France, just a little bit. They split France and Italy up. Oh, that sounds weird. They actually make institutions into there. They can't capture Rome though. That's Italy's second biggest city. I think that's bigger than Paris, I don't know. So yeah, they're fighting back over here. And they're keeping all of the Germans out. Any German people will be shot. I seen that meme, I'm sorry. So yeah, Germany just starts getting wiped out pretty quickly. Quickly. Gets Germany, and Germany has now, well, been split into three. Yes, three. Four, actually, four. Three. II. Germany doesn't never surrender. It's Germany. So they have a cross. They actually make a cross with the that Germany, and they make it because they hate Germany so much for what they did to them. World War One. That happens, and Germany finally does not surrender. You saw Germany surrenders, bruv? You are stupid. France has just had a field day. Getting getting the entire Germany, getting the entire Italy here. Well, Italy today, I guess you could say. Prefer to say, I guess you could say. So now let's take a dip. Take a dip into Asia. Now, King Dynasty in Australia has just made a deal to destroy Arabian Empire. And Egypt. So yeah, Arabian Empire's getting fighted all. By the way, if Arabian Empire just versus King Dynasty, it would be a fair fight. So for Australia and Egypt, but they would lose all of them. Like they would nearly get Australia and stuff, and King Dynasty and Egypt, but like then they would die. Alright, so Egyptian people already start walking in here because they don't even take to Yemen and Oman is gone. Yemen first, Oman getting destroyed. Oman is gone. And they decide to stop, even though making a little advancement into Arabia. And then up in King Dynasty territory. Well, King Dynasty is having a field day because it is going. It has just absolutely started. Arabian Empire, just realizing it. This is trying to capture some territory. Capturing a lot of territory. Then King Dynasty just starts moving in. So yeah. Yeah, I meant to do boom. Boom 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 boom. History. So yeah, King Dynasty makes a massive advancement. Anyways, that's what I was saying. As I was saying, oh my god. As I was saying, okay, hold on. A massive advancement in Pakistan. So does, well, Egypt a little bit. They help a little bit. They grab a lot of land actually. Hold up. But they have to meet. They start to meet, but then the Arabians don't want them to meet, or else this is technically the death of this country. Yemen and Oman weren't that important for rich and gold wise. So yeah, that happens, and they're just walking. These Arabians are stupid, because well, they're connected. Technically, they're connected. So yeah, this part has to surrender now. So all the troops have had a rough day moving through here, only having to sort out that they have to move straight back down to here, only having to know to move up north, only know they have to attack this rebel. And then the end of the day. And then they have to wake up again and start destroying. Oh my god, I wonder how this happened. So, yeah. Egypt and King Dynasty is like, yeah, that's us done. We've captured all of Pakistan and stuff. It's your turn, Australia. So yeah, Australia gets its first little peek into India and decides, what about I take over all of India, and then boom, gets around 2 billion population. I mean, the most populated country. Besides, well, King Dynasty. So yeah, they try making their own spearhead. So yeah, it's not working, so they just try to buff the spearhead to make it stronger. So they buffed the spearhead. The spearhead is now growing. They've cut them two countries, the two sides of the countries off. They captured Neg. I forgot what it's called. Anyways, that's captured. They move up. Yeah, they capture nearly all of India. Yeah. So yeah, they capture nearly all of India. King Dynasty and Egypt are now getting scared of Australia. Because Australia just wiped out the whole of India easy. No question asked. So now they're like just getting scared of Australia. What if they betray us and decide to attack us? So yeah, they take over India. The Arabian Empire is not looking super strong. So yeah, they all decide we should get our the Arabian Empire thinks we should get our together. So they start getting their together while getting invaded by both sides. They get their together and yeah. They may have done that, but it was too late. If they did it earlier, before India was capitalized, they could have probably ended the war because how strong they were. But nope, the India was capitalized because they weren't paying attention. They were just at their fancy thing and their fancy stuff, and then finally they get here and well, it starts getting attacked. Arabian Empire is just cursed itself. So now Arabian Empire has been destroyed. Well, mostly. The Arabian Empire has some rebels in it. Not in Arabian Empire. In Australia, but no. The rebels for the Arabian Empire has not worked. So yeah, Egypt sends about 1 billion troops up into here. 1 billion troops that goes off. Even Greece decides to help. Then they realize Greece is helping, so they're gonna have to give Greece some land. So yeah, now that the Arabian Empire has probably met its match of all these countries, thinks it should get all of its armies all up and attack just one singular country. And they decide, what about King Dynasty? So while they are getting absolutely just dominated over here, King Dynasty's not dominating anything over here. So yeah, they get all of this together and full send King Dynasty. King Dynasty was not ready for this invasion. They thought they could just take it slow, destroy them, sit in their capital and their most populated area, because that is where the Arabian Empire is coming to destroy King Dynasty. So King Dynasty has not noticed this, getting full sent at, and well, yeah, it just starts getting collapsed. They are now trying to make a spearhead for the capital, because if they get King Dynasty, then everyone would stop attacking them, right? Because they're too strong. They could probably kill them then. So they make a spearhead for the capital. King Dynasty still has not realized it. So yeah, King Dynasty then makes, well, another massive wall right there, and they've already boarded it. So yeah, so they make another wall here. So all of this bit just starts getting destroyed. This looks like they all just teamed up on King. Yo, that is sick. That is sick. That is sick. Arabian Empire, what have you done to yourself? So yeah, they start just spreading across this area. King Dynasty decides to quit the attack. So yeah, that stops. But King Dynasty attacks actually, in a surprising plot twist, gets all of its land back. And the Arabian Empire just gives up and takes defeat. Arabian Empire, you weren't even really strong there. You just, like, kind of just forced on a King Dynasty and died. There we go, friends. So yeah, King Dynasty has died. Greece actually did help a little bit, so they only helped a little bit, so they only get this. Greece isn't really that bad. So that now makes them one of the dominated threats in Europe. Egypt gets all of this bit over here. Australia gets a little bit of India. And King Dynasty, being the biggest, gets not a lot. King Dynasty, pretty weak. We can stay. Yeah, we can stay. Oh yeah, by the way, them rebels just means destroyed. Nah. Yeah, so that happens. Australia's looking like a new power, and now this is the map. I decided to let all of these guys have a growth spurt, because these guys are just a little too powerful. The only reason I went into Europe is because of UK. It's probably the biggest. Brazil, USA, UK are the biggest. Actually, USA's not that big. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe.